I can say it. Okay, so last week we got back to our ship and met up with the crew, and we decided to go take the southern route around the island. While doing that, we did a couple skill checks. One was for a hurricane storm, which we kind of failed, kind of passed, I guess. Ship took some serious. Yeah, ship didn't sink, but we took some damage. Um, we hobbled it to one of the ports, and we, while the crew is resting and working to fix the ship, we decided to borrow some of their little skiffs and hightail it to the other river, which we did some more skill checks, which we passed one and then failed one miserably. And we got to shore. We didn't make it quite to the river, but we got pretty close. We set up camp for the night, and when we set up camp, um, we pulled the skiffs to shore. My character, the cleric, put a glyph of warding out, so if there is trouble when we're gone, they can protect themselves. And that night, we put down the fortress, and all of a sudden we had some, not sure if they're bad guys, or we have a patrol scout that's out and sees the fortress, and we're not sure what's going to happen from there on.
Oh, yes, we do.
Yeah, we're gonna kill everything. So it's our MO. But maybe we could be political and try to talk them onto our side. I'm not that good at that, but we have a paladin. He has some charisma.
I'm real good at it. Peace through superior firepower.
Yeah, and we're in a fortress. So that's where we left off. Is we are inside our fortress, enjoying our long rest, getting our all our spells back and everything else. And there are some a scout that has seen the tower and is now heading towards us. Yeah. It's a black map, just a black big.
There we go.
Yes.
Yep.
No.
We see a little circle.
I see a really big circle with where we are, and then like a gray square on the right hand side, and like a pond up north, and trees and everything.
I
that the
don't
beach?
see those.
The like red lines.
There we go.
Now we can see the whole thing. Okay. Ooh. Yep.
I can see these guys.
I think 3. Maybe 2 in the roof.
Okay.
Roger that. I'm going to get outside. Okay. Yep. I want to get out over here and stealth up on them.
Second floor, get ready to fire Eldritch Blasts out through the arrow slits.
I want to go to the top of the 3rd floor, I guess, or the roof, and wait for them to get a little closer.
I'm just gonna go to the roof. and I'm going to wait for them to get closer before I start pretty much sending magic everywhere.
Yep. Oof.
Zero. Two.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Thanks.
Jesus, 19s.
Ooh.
Yeah, we thoroughly sucked.
I got an 8. Yeah. Right up.
You got to click on your guy first.
Uh, did that pull in? No. So I gotta click on my.
Click
Oh,
on
hang
your.
on. I know it's here. I can fix it. I know I did wrong. And then there we go.
Jeez,
My
we
first
all
one,
sucked.
my first one was 8. Then I rolled 2 5, so it must be a 5.
Yeah.
And did you say the squares are 10 feet on this? Okay. Yeah. Me?
Play. Yep.
Okay, if I see him. Okay, well, since I saw him kind of breaking out that direction, I'm now where I'm standing right here. I'm going to take a full dash. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. I should easily be able to make it into these trees about right there. Right, my movement's 35, and if I'm running full tilt, that should be 70. And I'm going 60 to there. So that I'm completely inside the trees. Yes, I am. Full blown stealth. I hope so.
I'm going to wait. I'll take the dodge action for now. Yeah.
Oh, he doesn't have very much range weapons. I figured he'd be down there with me.
Move hard.
Hold my turn.
I am going to ready an action, which is to cast Eldritch Blast at the first creature, hostile creature, that comes within 120 feet of me, which would be this line here. Yeah, one sec. This is the line of death. You cross this, you die.
Thank you, Mr. Gaddafi.
If a hostile creature crosses that, or any of these that are charging at us cross that line, they get hit with 2 bolts of Eldritch Blast. Mm-hmm. 21. Yes. It burns the spell slot.
Okay, I'm gonna. Right. Well, I'm staying inside the trees. I'm moving stealthily, 30 feet, staying within the trees. And I'm targeting this guy right here with my arrow shot. And okay, then okay, then I won't move. I'll stay in this in position in the trees. Line of sight on him. Line him up for a shot. Now I don't think I don't think he qualifies for assassinate because they've already started this combat. I'll let you make that call, but hang on, gotta find it. Assassinate. It says starting at 3rd level, you're at your deadliest when you get the drop on your enemies. So he doesn't see me, but as I say, I think you have advantage on the attack rolls against any creature that hasn't taken a turn in the combat yet. In addition, any hit you score against the creature that is surprised is a critical hit. So I don't know that it qualifies. Okay, that's fine. I totally agree. That's why I brought it up. Now, I don't know. Does sneak attack occur? Oh, I don't have anybody in front of. Okay, that's fine. All right, I am lining them up for short bow shot and shooting. 13. 8 piercing. Okay. And I'm still attempting to stay hidden. So if you want me to do a stealth. Yep. 15. Okay. Oh yeah.
I'm gonna dodge again. Yeah.
Second floor.
Going to set up a spell, so when they cross that purple line, I will be casting Toll the Dead. The purple line on the map. There's a
This?
there's a red line, then there's a purple line, and purple line. No.
Oh,
No,
there
you
it is.
put it on.
Now I see it. There it is.
It got roll 20'd.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep, Toll the Dead.
Hotel the Dead.
Yeah, cantrip. And if whoever passes, I just need to know if they are damaged or non-damaged.
So, can I see the guy that I hit before, or I just know he's in there?
Oh, for a fireball right now.
Seriously. Then I. Oh, that doesn't have the range. You know what? I'll just blast him anyway.
Whoa.
The 23's hit.
He's blasting the shit out of the trees.
I'm defoliating. I cast Agent Orange.
Or was that Puff the Magic Dragon?
Yeah, either one. I'll let you decide what happens. How's that? Two bolts into that bush where I think he might be.
Eighteen something.
So I yelled down to him, "Get you next time."
He can't see me, I don't think. Who? 15. And I'm full coverage in there. Okay.
So my Toll the Dead goes off. I can double check. Yeah, he's at 60. Is he injured or non-injured?
He's injured. I hit him.
Double check it. Yeah, I have to see him. So nope, doesn't go off. Yep.
Bingo. Doesn't that set Clay's thing off?
No.
Oh, he's out. Okay. All right. Is this guy visible? And that guy's out in the open. And this guy's covered. I know he's there. Okay, that's all I need to know. I'm going to target this guy. Same thing. Arrow shot. And here we... I think so. Hey, look at that. Okay. Is he it? Well, does that make him in range then, doesn't it? Short bow. Oh. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Hit the wrong thing.
83-20, so it's within long range, which means you'll have disadvantage on the attack.
Okay. $320.
What does it say on there? Yeah.
Okay, I just set for disadvantage, and I will roll it. Let me close that. And here we go. 13 or 18. Hey! 5 points. Boy, I like hitting people in the shoulder, don't I? Okay. I'm going to use all my movement to cross through this to there, or to there. I'm going to try and get to this guy later. So trying to stay stealthy. I'll give you a stealth check if you need that. Whoop. I had that on disadvantage, but I still beat it. All right, let me take that off this one.
No. No. Now that we have enemies actually in range, we're going to throw out Call Lightning.
Yeah, it's
Now,
gonna happen.
I had a quick question. So for the one hiding in the tree, the bolt comes down, and each creature within 5 feet of the point needs to make a dex save. So would I be able to hit like the tree and then hit him? I think half cover still applies to dex saves, so he might get a little bonus to that.
Remember, it's coming from over the top, not at him in a straight line. It's coming from the sky down. So the cover is not exactly the same unless he's under something.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, that's going to get ugly.
Yeah. It is a 60-foot radius. It's 5 or 10 feet too tall. I'm trying to make it smaller. But I'll just say it's 10 feet squashed in. And we're gonna put this right there.
Ooh, just don't hit me. Well, can't you get these guys out here?
It has to be some part of it has to be above my head. I'm just trying to.
Oh,
Very
okay.
hard to grab this thing, and then there we go. All right, let's see. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so I will cast that and call it down to the one that's in the tree. And DC 15 Dex save. Nice. 16 lightning damage.
It's
Nice. I also like to drop down, so hopefully the fortifications cover me more. Like prone. Yep. I think so. Nice. I'd like to. Sure. Hmm.
Hold my action. Same thing. Toll the dead for 60 feet. I'm cantrip, toll the dead. Any hostile creature comes within 60 feet, 60 crosses the 60-foot thing. I cast toll the dead. Any hostile creature, yeah, enemy creatures.
I am going to shift position. Actually, no. Can I see this guy?
he's got a nice feather in him.
Yeah, so what I'm gonna do.
Splatter. Oh, nice.
Oh.
Wow. 21 total. He hit him twice. Vaporized that fish boy. I can't believe they're still coming.
Which one is it? Okay.
Oh, good.
No, miss.
Scared?
So now I can see him. Okay. And he's not injured, right?
He
Oh,
is wounded. I put a hole in him.
Oh, that changes a lot of stuff.
Yes.
Okay. DC's wisdom. He takes 20 damage. It's like a large bell that like sits over his head, and it like all of a sudden goes dong, and everything just explodes. Yeah.
Okay. Now I saw this guy launch something at our boys, right? Okay. Staying with, I'm moving partway through this mess, but staying inside of it, I target this guy. I figure Clay can have another toy to bang around with. All right. Non disadvantage. Yep. 23. But I only do 5 points of damage. Me and my arms. And I re-stealth. 24. I vanish into the mist.
I'm gonna stand back up, see that guy, the one that's not behind the tree, and blast it with lightning. 15,
Ouch.
15 dex save. Oh, better. 20 lightning damage. Would you say it's shocked? I'll drop back down.
Jesus. Okay. I'm keeping an eye on this guy right here when he does this, and I'm prepping a shot for my next turn.
I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon. This is a bonus action. Yeah. So it's right at the line. Here, let me. Yeah, I got it. So that's my spiritual weapon. And that is going to be my turn.
Go figure.
I'll target this guy. And
Oh, wow.
26 damage.
I'm waiting for the guy that's cast this bless. I'm waiting for the guy that casts this bless to go, holy shit, I just created bullet magnets, because every one of those guys has been blessed, has been blown to pieces. Mm-hmm. Okay. 20, 30. Whoop. Come on. Okay. Lighten this guy up. And okay. Well, I just rolled an 11. That's a miss. But I'll put it on disadvantage if you want. Do it again. Well, it's up to you. All right. All right. So let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hmm. Yeah. I'm good right there. I'll charge him next time unless he takes off on a full blown run.
Okay. I'm going to stand back up. They're running away, are they?
Yeah, there's that one, and one over here somewhere.
Let me see real quick. No. Does this work the way I want it to? Yeah. Okay. Oh, I don't have that prepared. Shit. I'm gonna take the dodge action and just hold, keep call lightning up in case they come running back, but doesn't look likely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can hear him.
You guys can hear me, but I guess people on Twitch can't hear me? Oh, wait. There we go. Now can you hear? Okay. Anyway, hopefully this is working. Okay, so got it. So what did you say, Kane? You're gonna be? Are you staying there? Are you moving or what?
Stand up, stay there though. I'm just gonna dodge and then I'll keep my call lightning up though.
You keep call lightning up. Excellent. Okay.
Yeah.
Axel Rose is going to. Now I'm getting a bad echo.
We're getting feedback from you.
Okay, hang on.
At least we know your audio's working.
It's working too good. But now it's okay. That's good. Doesn't sound like we're. Okay. Well, you guys can hear me.
Yeah.
Okay. Axel then decides to continue to charge, going after those that are fleeing. And he's going to go after the one over here. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. I think Axel is... How fast can he run? Yeah, it's regular 930. Doesn't have
I
any...
think I'm the fastest out of this group, and I can do 35.
Yep.
You can do 35 and also dash twice because of cutting action.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I could do 70, but
You can do 105 per round.
I can do 105.
Normal movement, action to dash, and then also your bonus action to dash.
Oh, I can catch this guy. That could be fun.
That'd be interesting. Clay, you're up. It's your Moonstar.
My movement's only 30.
You can dash.
Yeah. That's awesome. The spiritual weapon is not going to do anything because that's only that. So I am going to go downstairs and I am going to start dashing.
Okay, so you're on the roof. So
Yeah.
let's say 30 feet to get all the way down. So you're at the door. We got 30 feet already.
There's 30 feet.
Yep.
And then I can dash for another 30.
You can dash for another 30. Yep.
Yep. That's my dash.
Legolas.
I am. I'm gonna go up. I'm just gonna go up to the roof and. Hang on, let me see if I have a spell I can use. Okay. Yes, I do actually. I'm gonna cast Fly on myself.
Okay. You touch yourself.
And then
Oh, I didn't want to see that.
what's that?
John says you touched yourself. I didn't want to see
It
that.
says range is touch. So he touches himself.
How much movement to get to the roof?
To get to the roof is 15 feet.
Okay, so then I have half movement left.
Yep.
Flying speed is 60, so that'll give me 30.
So you can go 30. You can fly 30 feet.
So from the roof.
There you go.
Here.
Nice. So you guys see Legolas, who's been Eldritch blasting everything in its sight, jumps off the fortress and begins just flying, Supermaning it all the way over to this berm. I don't think anyone's ever seen him do this yet, so that's a little
No.
I think so.
surprising and kind of cool.
I believe I can fly.
Are you flying like up? You're just going all the way up, or are you you're going across?
No, I'm just beelining for these guys.
Got it. Okay. Next, this one. Goes over here. And is just trying to get the hell out of there, dashing out of the way. This one is you can't see him anymore. He's seems to be gone, and just going westward, just going into the deeper into the swamp. This one is going over here, heading towards this little pool or whatever it is. Erevan, your call.
Okay. I'm going to use my cunning action to dash.
Mm-hmm.
20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Come on. 60, 70.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to launch a shot at this guy here, who's now 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 feet away.
Okay. It's a regular shot.
Regular shot. $16 for 9.
That hits. That hits. And for 9 points of damage. All right.
Yes, sir.
Oh, damn it. Did I do... I think... All right. I think that's right. Okay. Good stuff. Kane, you're up.
We're chasing them. I'm gonna use my. I'm gonna drop my call lightning. Don't need that anymore.
Okay.
Bonus action, wild shape
Mm-hmm.
into a dire wolf. It's still large, so I'm just gonna use the bear one. But
Mm-hmm.
Who let the dogs out?
That's a
I'm gonna
terrible
jump
wolf. Sorry.
down from the top.
You gonna jump down?
Yeah.
Because that's what a dire wolf would do. But that's 30 feet. Dire wolves can jump. Can they do like those kind of
No,
jumps without hurting
I
themselves?
mean, like, I assume I'm gonna take some damage.
Yeah, you will.
I just want to get them fast.
Okay, so it's 1d6. So 3d6 damage.
3d6 damage.
And I guess I'll roll that then for you. No, you know what? You can roll your own damage. Roll your own
Okay, what
falling
was it?
damage.
3d6.
3d6. That's 3d4.
Nope, shit. I'm sorry. Nope.
That would have been nice, wouldn't it? There you go. Oh, that's a bit worse.
That's fine.
But you get down faster. I'm not going to charge you 30 feet of movement to actually fall 30 feet, so you use half movement to get down.
Okay. 2, and then dash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's my turn.
All right. And now who do we have? Oops, not dice roller. Where the hell? There it is. Okay, that's Kane. Axel. So you hear Axel. He's screaming at the Sahagin that's getting away. You can't get away! Oh god damn! And he's like, oh Lathander! Oh no, Lathander! Damn you all! And it sounds like he's gonna give up the chase. He's either lost sight of him, realizing that he actually doesn't have night vision, and this creature's going deeper into the swamp. And so he sort of gives up the chase midway through. Clay, Moonstar. Who's not there?
Yay!
It looks like he got up and
He
doing
got up
some
and
else.
left. So I'm just going to double check something. You guys can hear me fine now.
Yes. Yeah.
Let me log back on Twitch to make sure.
You can hear me now. That's good. But yeah. Why the
Yeah.
I can hear you on Twitch too.
And you can hear me now. That's fine. Test works fine. Great. And it works on Twitch.
The Colonel Jackson down in Mississippi. We took a little bacon and we took a little beans and we caught the bloody British in a town in New Orleans. Fired our guns and the British never coming. There wasn't as many as there was a while ago. We fired guns more and they began to run on down the Mississippi through the Gulf of Mexico.
There. Apparently you can hear me now. Okay. All right. So let's do this. Clay, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
Giving up chase. These
You
guys
what?
have got. I can see them sorta, but they've gotten. There's no way I'm gonna catch them. So I'm gonna just hold back at the base.
Okay. Legolas. Let's stop. I'm gonna stop the turn for a second. What do you want to do? You're flying and
I'm
trying
flying.
to catch one of them, right?
I'm gonna fly 60 feet,
Mm-hmm.
which puts me about there.
Mm-hmm.
And then range 120.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
Mm-mm.
Look out.
Look out.
Here comes a splatter.
I'm gonna call in an airstrike.
Here comes the blast. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
25-14. The first one hits and takes out a chunk of its lower back. Second one misses right next to its foot, and it sort of stumbles. It catches itself, but it you got it, and it's it doesn't look like it's in great shape.
Well, either Kane or I is going to get to him next time.
You got a head start and you're a little bit faster, but
Yeah.
And that is my turn.
Okay. So
By
this
the way,
is
fly spell is 10 minutes concentration, so I can do this all day.
nice.
You just want to call him dead now, or you want to wait?
No, so this is what's gonna happen.
Go
So
get the
now-
other one.
So this is what's gonna happen. The other one jumps into the pool or the water. The other one does as well. Tries to as well. but Aravan tries to get off a couple shots, just misses. Legolas, you try to get one more shot of Eldritch Blast, it just misses. But as it looks like it's ready to escape. It jumps into the water, like it's going full bore, running into the water. And as it does so, you sort of see from over here, that was, from the water, two heads pop out of the water. And they appear to be these sort of big, bulbous, goldfishy creatures. And they both go... You see these two crossbow bolts hit this creature full bore in the front, go right through him, and it splashes into this little inlet here. So you were probably gonna get it, but these creatures over here, and I'll put them on the screen. And
These the same as the dead ones from the beach?
as you're seeing this, you're sort of mopping up, you can see that they are those, what they call Lokatha. And but these ones, let me add them on here. Come on. What, you can't? Thank you. Okay, you can sort of see them pop up. And it's too much of a coincidence that they just appeared at that exact time. You're like, wow, that would be fantastic coincidence. They sort of they stand up here, and they're staying up. They're just looking at the body, and they get out of the water, and they sit down. One of them sits down. You can see that he's got some. He's kind of quite wounded. The other one is standing up, and he's resting. He's got his crossbow resting on his club. And you can't really tell if Lokathas, like, you don't know what their emotions are, or how they're smiling or frowning, whatever. But you get the feeling that one of them's like got this sense of, kicked his ass kind of thing. What did you guys want to do to the other one? Or did you want to go and clean that one up?
So it jumped in the water
Jumped in the water here. Over here in the pool.
So, I've got 10 minutes. I'll just orbit and throw Eldritch Blast depth charges at it all day long.
Awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah, so you're sort of circling around. You're kind of getting a little bit of the outline. It's staying in the water. It's not very deep. And a couple of times you just you miss it, but you manage to you get one really good shot, and that shadow that's sort of down there, the moonlight sort of gleaming off the top, you can see the shadow underneath. It stops moving. So the flying god of death here is raining down on the creatures of the deep. So that one's dead.
I told you he was like Puff the Magic Dragon.
Permission to
go.
buzz the tower.
Perfect. Okay, guys.
The pattern's full.
So, guys, we're going to take
Ghost Rider. The pattern's full.
There you go. We're going to take a short break, and we'll go find out who these new friends are. We'll be right back. Ciao. Okay, I think should be able to hear us now, Dusty. Thanks for staying on here tonight, there, Dust. Very nice. And it's usually me that takes forever to get back from the break, so I know that's why the rest of the guys are taking their time.
I never left.
Never left. Very nice, Steve. And I also got my green screen going again here too, so back with my little pirate den here. Just wait for Clay, and then we will get back at it.
Tomorrow we are to the parking for the public.
We'll go back to Be Right Back, and we'll then come back once we have our last player back. Okay, that. And we're back. Okay. Welcome back to Saltmarsh's Isle of Dread. And last we left off, you've met two interesting creatures after basically Legolas bombarded the crap out of the remaining Sahuagin. One of them got away into the west, and you managed to take out, or these two crossbow bolts managed to take out this sort of, I guess, the leader of this patrol party. And you see these two tough-looking Lokatha. They look sort of like, if you can, you'd get this, Aravan. They look more like sort of special ops kind of soldiers. They're not just your regular, hey, tough guys. These guys look like, these crossbows are well made. They've got sort of, for fish people, they seem to be stealthy on land, which seems a little strange. But who wants to talk to them? They're sitting there.
So you're saying they're Navy SEALs?
They're literally, they could be SEAls, yeah. They could.
I want to get Oceanus to come over because she seemed to know more about
Oceanus is
them.
not here. She is back in. You've got Gale here. Oceanus didn't
Is she
join
at
you.
the boat?
She's back with the boat. Or the ship. She's back with a ship in 10 row.
I thought she
No,
came
she
with
came
us on the
with
skiffs.
down below. And then we called her.
Oceanus?
Yeah,
Are you sure? I thought she didn't.
she gave us big clams.
Yeah.
I thought you did, Kane. Did Oceanus do that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, that's fine. So Oceanus has not been involved in the battle. She was making sure that the other villagers were safe. So yeah, if you want to go get her, that's fine. Okay, so that's fine. Then Gale is not here with you because I'd already consciously said one of them is going to be there with you. If it's Oceanus, that's fine. Okay, so she's with you. And as you sort of bring her to these two, so these two duck into the ocean and pop up over here. So they're now a little more on the mainland for you. So who's going to be talking to them? You want Oceanus?
I'll go with him.
Okay. Again, it would have been. I think it would have been. It would have been Axel, but I'm not going to go and role play with myself. Okay, sorry, that wouldn't be really fun. Okay, go ahead. So go ahead, Greg or Kane. They look at you somewhat, not quizzically, but they're just sort of like, they just sort of sizing you up. They're not attacking. They don't seem to be aggressive to you guys at all.
Well, after what we just did to those other fish fins, I wouldn't imagine they'd want to be.
Well, they seem to be happy that you guys had killed, or they finished off one of them, but you killed the other ones. They were pretty cool with that.
Oceanus, can you talk to them?
And Oceanus says, these. Well, she says she's about to say something, and then the sort of the non-injured one says,
I can actually speak your language. Human? I think that's what they're called. Hey, Clarvox, these guys they're humans. Oh, wait, no, he's a short human with hair. Dwarf, right? Isn't that right? Okay. So Clarvox, he says, and he sort of looks at you and he bows, he says,
he looks at you and he bows and he says,
my name is Clarvex. This is my twin brother, Clarvox. Clarvex and Clarvox. We are from a nearby Lokatha settlement. And we are grateful what you did to those evil, smelly, disgusting Sahagin.
No friend of ours either.
and he turns to Oceanus and he bows and he says in Aquan. Does anyone else speak Aquan? Maybe not. Anyway, in Aquan, some language that you guys have heard before says something to Oceanus, and they sort of bow, and you see Oceanus sort of relaxes and with some concern now looks at Clarvox, who seems to be somewhat injured, and he continues to explain.
We are part of an advance hunting party. Our settlement is about 100 miles from here, nautical miles from here, and we've been having nothing but problems with Sahagin for the past number of months. And our king had asked us to come and further investigate the source of the Sahagin. They've apparently come to land. They usually only reveal themselves in the ocean and occasionally attack us. We've been, besides sometimes merfolk, Sahagin have always been the enemies of Lokathas. But we wanted this group. We wanted to find out what this group was doing. So we sent out
Is it very hard to hear what I'm saying, by the way?
No, we
You
can.
okay? Good. You can make it out?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yep.
we need to know why they are attacking more and more, and why have they've set up on land. It seems like near here. So our lieutenant, we had Lieutenant Slevin. And Lieutenant Slevin was the leader of our group. There were only 4 of us, but Lieutenant Slevin apparently was able to find the Sahagin base and get some information about it. But on the way back, we were supposed to meet him here. On the way back, we saw him and one of our other party members fall. Not far from here. And was taken captive by, they seem to be very, very large beast-like creatures. I've never seen them before. And we knew that just the 2 of us would never been able to take them down. So we came back here, stored some of our above water supplies on our island over here. This is our little base. But we're now really worried about our Lieutenant Slevin. He has information about the Sahagin fortress and lair,
And he looks over at Oceanus and he says,
as you know, we don't like being out of water for long. In fact, if we're out of water for more than 4 hours, we get very tired. We suffocate.
and then he says with a look on his eye,
But we're no average Lokatha. We can handle this. So, lesser Lokatha, if they were out of water for 4 hours, they would begin to suffocate. But we just suffer levels of exhaustion. But this only happened 2 to 3 hours ago, just before you got here. We need to go get our lieutenant. He is the key for learning more about the Sahagin base.
Let's go get him.
Let's join you guys. We did find 3 dead Lakatha. We returned their gills to the ocean, but they were on a beach, maybe a day's ride south.
was it a day's ride south? It was a bit further, wasn't it? Anyway.
Was it?
Yeah, I think so.
However far it was.
But as you say that, they both take a knee. They both take a knee and they just put their head down, and they say some words in Aquan you don't understand, but you assume it's some memory of the dead, and they say,
"Thank you. You obviously know our ways, and if you know our ways, you know that we will do everything we can to go get our lieutenant back. I need to stay here with Clarvox first. I must warn our group. We have another patrol that is just north of here. We want to make sure that they're okay as well. So, do you think you'd be able to go and track these creatures on land?" And then
he looks at you, Kane. And he indicates that you should be able to track over land better than they can. They're not meant for land; they're meant for the water. And he asks, would you be able to return with his lieutenant for him?
I think we can do that.
Okay. He indicates they've gone west. They weren't able to go track very far, but starting about half a mile from here, there should be able to be a track that's picked up. They were very large humans, and as he described, or not humans, large humanoids. And each one of you, I need you guys to give me either a history or an investigation check, please. History or investigation. Greg 15, 9, 19.
Ooh.
Sorry, it's intellect. I get a -1 to it all.
Okay. Both. So Jeff, Erevan, Legolas, and Kane are all able to figure out that these creatures sound like ogres. You've seen ogres before. But they're large, beastly brutes. Wondering why they'd be around here, but I think Erevan, you get the feeling that they shouldn't be that hard to track. I mean, they're not very stealthy.
Right.
And they indicated there were a number of them. They said anywhere between 4 and 5. So what they say is, if you're able to help him, we again need to hurry though, because we don't survive well out of the water for long. But we'll be back here. We're just gonna go warn the rest of our party, and we'll see you back here. We'll be on this island where they're sort of where they're bivouacking. They're hanging out in the water, but above land they'll be on this island. Okay. All right. So they indicate that you're gonna have to sort of go. You're gonna have to go west to figure out where Lieutenant Slevin has been taken. Now it's the middle of the night. You guys haven't had your long rest.
We need to rest.
Okay, so what do you want to do? Understanding, again, this Locathah has been out of the water for 2 hours, and every 4 hours he's going to be getting more and more exhausted. And he's been captured by these. He and this other crew member have been, or this other Locathah have been captured by these ogres. So, a little bit of a. You did get there's a sense of urgency from them.
How's everyone doing on their spells?
I'm fine. Oh, I don't have any. Never mind.
Well, I've got one slot, so I'm probably good. Most of what I do is cantrips anyway.
I'm good. I only used 1 second level spell.
Axel's
I used
used
the
2
third
first
one.
level spells. He's got some.
Yeah.
Okay.
I say. So, do we know in what direction these people went?
Generally
Well,
west.
this other guy took off west. The
Mhm.
one that got away going west.
Mhm.
We should probably go after him because he'll probably kind of lead us in the general direction toward them.
Well, again, it wasn't the Sahagin that took them. It was these ogres that took them.
I understand that, but what I mean is, he's probably going to go to the same place that they're going. If they're all kind of hanging together, we can kind of get an idea.
How did he get away? I thought we got them all.
No,
The
one of
one in
them
the
took
west got
off
away.
west that we didn't go after.
Axel couldn't keep up with them.
Ran so fast the hound couldn't catch. Oh wait, that was King.
No,
Never mind.
No.
But I think between Kane and I, we could track these guys down.
Okay, so it's about less than half a mile. The Locathah have indicated to you about half a mile. You know, it's not as soggy, but they're sure that you'd be able to try to pick up the trail about half a mile inland here. So who's going to be primarily trying to look for the route for these creatures or this ogre party?
I'll do it.
Yeah, same here. I've tracked before.
Okay,
I'm
so
not
you want to track?
I'm not a
so you're gonna-
ranger by any means.
Are you going to be tracking the party that's taken Slevin, the Lieutenant Slevin, or are you going to be tracking that lone Sahagin that quote unquote got away?
Well, we'll try and find the ogres because their tracks will be easy to follow.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll get both Kane and Erevan. Give me a survival check, please.
Bible.
Wow, Kane, that was
20.
terrible. Kane says it's over here. Erevan says absolutely not.
Nah,
Exact
it's
opposite
over here.
direction. Literally, I mean, yeah. So yeah, okay. So Kane, you can't pick up. You think you pick up on the tracks. They're totally not. They're like lizard tracks. But Erevan, you say, hey, no, we know where these guys are. They're going this way. And everybody understands that as well. I want every one of you, give me a perception check, please. An active perception check.
Perception. 12.
Wow, 5, 12.
22.
Logan, all right. So, Logan, you're the only one that seems to get the feeling that Sahagin is going a different way. So, it's harder to pick up on the tracks, but you saw a couple clues that of a single creature going due west, and Erevan, you're sure that this sort of war party, this ogre war party, is heading southwest. They're going different directions.
Yeah.
I let the party know, hey guys, this Sahagin's not. He's taking us for like a fool's run. I think we need to head, as he said, more southwest, and because the tracks are not making sense.
Or we could split the party.
No!
Of course, you should split the party.
No,
It's a reasonable thing to do. No, I'm just kidding. All right. So you guys, it is nighttime. You are not. You want to push on without having a long rest, right?
Well, I can easily push on.
Yep.
So it's the other folks. I can recon for them if they want to rest, but that's
Hey,
up to
guys,
them.
Give me a second. I just need to remember how I was doing this. I think I did. If you pushed on every 6 hours, I think it was, you have to roll con checks to get a. Hold on a sec. Give me a second. There we go. For now, you guys, let's just. Like, if you guys want to push on, what we'll do is we can push on for every 6 hours. You're going to roll a con check. DC is going to be progressively harder as you go along, and you'll get levels of exhaustion if we don't sleep. And I did remember that we were going, it was 3 hexes per day, 2 hexes if you wanted to be careful, 4 hexes if you wanted to be fast. And I'm assuming you're actively trying to stay on the trail of these ogres.
That would be the
Okay.
objective, yeah.
So you'd be going 2 hexes per day, which is 1 hex per 12 hour. Well, no. Hang on, what we're doing? We're doing 2 hexes per day. Right, so 2 hexes per day. What we'll do is you're going to push on. That's fine. You manage to get, you find the trail in this hex, and I'm going to give you. You guys can see the map right now?
Yes.
See the map? Excellent. What we're going to do is we're going to add. So you guys know that up in front of you there's more jungle. Go ahead and roll Each one of you guys, please roll a Constitution saving throw. 6 hours have gone by. Constitution saving throw, DC 10. Clay, you're fine.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Oh, wow. Yep. So, okay. Kane, you got a level of exhaustion. The rest of you guys are fine. Kane, you're a little exhausted, which is, what is it? It's for skill check. No, saving throws. It's a disadvantage with saving throws, right? Okay.
I don't. I can look it up.
Yeah, please just double check. I think it's
Gosh. Disadvantage on ability checks.
ability checks, right? Okay. So you managed to go this. You found this hex. I need every one of you, or no, I need Kane and Aravan to give me a survival check, please. Which means you get disadvantage to that, Kane.
Yep.
13.
15.
Wow, there you go. You managed to keep. You managed to keep the pressure on. You know where the. It's the middle of the night. Luckily, it's a moonlit night. You're able to figure out where the tracks have gone, and I'm going to give you. I'm also going to do this.
Now, I got a question.
Yep.
This ogre group doesn't know we're tracking them.
I mean, you don't think so?
Well, I would
You would
kind of
assume,
find
you would
it highly
assume
unlikely
not.
that they
right?
would be.
You'd assume
Yeah.
they wouldn't be. Right?
Second thing, wouldn't they want to stop to rest as well?
Don't know. I don't know. You don't. Would you like to do a nature check? You can give me a nature check. See if you know enough
Sure.
about ogres.
Sure, I'll give you a nature check.
Yeah.
Guess I don't know much about ogres.
You say, hey, yeah, why are they sleeping? That's so weird. Ogres should be sleeping. But you guys get here. I now need. I need you each to give me one more Constitution saving throw. DC 12.
Ooh, 10. But now wait a minute. Being a half elf, I do have the ability to, where is it?
I should also, I guess, roll for
steady. You can move twice the normal amount of time, up to 16 hours each day before you're subject to the effect of forced march.
Right.
Ooh.
So what I'm going to do in this case, I'm going to say that you only needed to roll that once, and you succeeded. So instead of every 6 hours, it's every 12 hours for you.
All right.
I'm also a half elf, so same deal.
Very interesting. Sure, that makes sense. Like, let's go ahead. Boom, and oh no. So Axel's. So it's not, again. It's been 12 hours since you guys have tried to get a long rest. Axel's one level of exhaustion. Logan, you're fine. Sorry, Clay, you're fine. Steve or Aravan and Legolas, you're fine. Kane, you're at 1 level or 2 levels?
2.
I think you're 2.
My speed is
right?
now halved. I need to take a long rest.
Okay, we should stop then, or at least
so
if,
as you're getting tired, you see the tracks. As you're going through the jungle, you sort of see in front of you the landscape rise a little bit more, and you can see sort of in front of you hills that turn quickly into mountains. And you can see the path is very clear because it sort of cuts through sort of a clear path. There's no jungle and vines. It's more of a clear rock path that begins to go up this mountain. It doesn't go very far, and you guys do notice that there is some sort of cave. It's like a sort of a clear path that goes up to the cave, and that apparently is where this group has gone. So you're right there. Looks like you're right in front of this cave
Okay.
entrance.
So let's take a long rest and
Well, I would say let's get some cover.
Well, if
Let
we're
me
right
go-
by the cave, let's just go through the cave.
no. Let's,
Right, but I was gonna say let's get some cover. I can recon the area real quick and come back and make sure we don't have anybody come. There's no sentries posted out there, anything like that, waiting for us.
I can drop
Oh,
the tiny hut and we can just and I can
Right.
have the outside be look like the vegetation.
that's fine. I would set it off a ways, but yeah. But let me go check and make sure there's nobody there, so we don't have any other surprises. I know that the hut will protect us, but the more stealth, the better. I won't engage them. I'll take off if there's any issue.
Okay, so you want to go up to...
I just want to check out the cave. I'll get as close as I can. I'll use the eagle eyes best I can. I don't want to go in. I don't want to just, as I say, set off any kind of warning or anything like that. I just want to make sure there's nobody right there at the opening.
Okay. So you guys are sort of like at the edge of the hills and the sort of the edge of the jungle line. And you wait 5-10 minutes using your eagle eye, just sort of seeing what's going on at the entrance of the cave. You don't see anything. There doesn't appear to be movement.
All right.
The cave is only what, about maybe 1,000 feet away, not very far. So yeah, it's just a short little climb that goes up, and again, you don't see any movement.
All right. I relay that information.
Okay. So what do you want to do? You gonna set up the hut? You gonna go in?
Set up the hut. Take a rest.
Okay.
Time is against us for this. I still think we should push on inside.
Yeah, but you're already on 2 levels of exhaustion.
Yeah.
If you go
I'm
down, then we got to deal with you as dead weight. I know.
I say we
Between
rest.
between Axel and I, we could carry you out, but then we
I'm
can't defend
concerned
ourselves
that
very.
Hold on a
basically
second,
get
hold
the
on a
same
second.
movement that my dwarf self would. So
And just hold on a second, guys. What does this do?
no, it's greater restoration.
Yeah, that's greater. Yeah. All right. Okay. So you're the one who's tired, but you're the one who wants to go on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sleep enough in the grave.
Axel says, "Good call, Kane. Let's go. We've got to go help this guy, Slevin, whatever the heck his name is. He goes,
Yeah, I think you guys are too
praise
far
the
gone.
Thunder. I can never get people's names right.
I think you're too far gone. So I really think we need to rest, come up with a plan, and be able to go into this.
I
Everything?
tend to agree here with Clay because I say I'm not anywhere near as affected as you guys are with the exhaustion stuff right now, and you're looking pretty bad, Kenny.
I am okay, but the Lakatha in there won't be after 8 hours of sleeping. Let's go get them. We'll dunk them in water, and then we can take a long rest.
Just remember this. It's now been 12 hours. So it's been 12 hours since he's been taken, right?
Right.
Which is, as his friend says, that would be 3 levels of exhaustion.
6, and I'm thinking you're
You
dead.
sleep for 8 more hours. He's 4, borderline 5 levels of exhaustion, and then you're dead, right? Just keep that in mind. How about Legolas? How about Legolas? And so Axel
How many
goes,
levels-
Legolas, what say you? The party is at a deadlock.
I think we should take a rest.
Ah! God damn! I mean, let Thunder damn democracy.
Doesn't have to be a democracy, but
We don't know what democracies are in this
How about we
world.
compromise and take a short rest?
does that help you with exhaustion?
I was going to say that if it helps with exhaustion, that's great. But
Don't worry about me with exhaustion. We need to worry about them with the exhaustion.
So two things of. So who has two
Kane's got
Exhaustion?
2 levels of exhaustion.
Kane does.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's moving at half speed now.
Right.
I can turn into
So-
animals with double movement speed. So essentially,
3 levels is
You-
disadvantage on
when we
attack
take a
rolls and
short-
saving throws. 4
Yeah.
is hit points are halved. 5 is speed reduced to
Yeah.
0. 6 is death.
those ones in there are already at 3. And if we take a long rest, they'll be at 5. So they're halfway gone already. I'm only 2/3.
All right, to your death. Let's go.
Okay, it's your death.
If you want, it's just,
I'll save my last spell slot to cast Revivify.
Oh, I got my Revivify. I got one set up and ready to go.
Kill me, revivify me, and then I won't have exhaustion.
Or
Good point, but that'll
or
be the
this guy dies. I cast Revivify, and we're still in business.
yes, exactly.
There you go. Okay, so how are you? If you're going, how are you approaching the cave?
Aravan, you want to scout ahead?
Yes. Only
Okay.
because I think it'd be the best way to ensure we don't have anybody up there. I can't see anybody from here, but
No.
I would like to get up close and personal if I have a chance.
Okay. So I'm going to put this on the map. Oh, shit. Come on. So this is a mountain. It's sort of a hill mountain area. Let's call it a low mountain. This is where you are right now. Let me go and put that, move you over to it. And okay, so give me a. So are you? It's just Aravan that's going up to the cave. Are you all going on the path, or are you just staying in the jungle, or what? Again, it's 1,000 feet to the entrance to the cave.
But he was going to go ahead and then, if I'm going to go up, I'm using my cloak of hang on a
Elven
second.
time?
No, I'm going to use my oh god, what is it? I have it. Give me a second. Cloak of many fashions. And I'm going to make it look like the foliage around me to help with my stealth. And I am not going to walk on the trail. I'm going to walk next to, like, 5 or 10 feet off the trail.
If you do that, it's going to be difficult terrain. You might have to make some checks because it's kind of rocky. I mean, the path is clear, but if you're like 5-10 feet hanging off of it, not as easy. You can do it.
Let me get up close, and I'll signal you guys.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll be right back, guys. Go ahead without me.
I'll be on the trail, but I'm going to have I'm using my cloak to give me some type of camouflage.
Okay, you're able to give you're like the rebels on Endor kind of garb. So yeah, that's fine. How far back are you guys gonna stay? Like all the way back, or are you gonna go on the path and follow 100 feet behind them, kind of thing?
Probably like 100 feet, 100 to 200 feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so Airman, go ahead and give me a stealth check. You guys, where did he go?
How's 24?
Where'd Airman go? You don't even know where Airman went. That's crazy.
I move like a fart in the wind.
Okay, you were farting in the wind and
Silent but deadly.
Very nice. is. Okay. So Ervin, you sneakily sort of get up to this entrance to this cave, and it goes in about 10 feet. You're half elf, so you can see, and you've got dark vision. No, there doesn't seem to be any light around here. It's the moonlight is obscuring the front of the cave. You could see to get here, but now that you go in, it's there's no light. About 20 feet in to the entrance of the cave, you can see right at the front there's a bunch of rubble that seems to be blocking the entrance.
Really?
Yep. It doesn't. I mean, it seems like you can climb over it. It's not like completely blocking. It's just sort of like a barrier that you would have to get in over a pile of rocks to get in.
Right.
Over it. Yeah.
I'll move up as close to that pile as I can. I'm listening. I'm, trying to eyeball anything that might be in the way.
Okay. Give me a. Yep.
I'm not going to climb over it. I'm not going to go in any farther than that. I just want to see what's there.
You just want to go up to the rocks, basically.
Right, and make sure that there's nobody right on the other side of it. Anything like that.
Give me a perception check, please.
17.
17. You listen. You look as much as you can. You don't see anybody or anything directly behind that. If you wanted to look farther in, you'd have to get on and see what you'd have to literally go onto the pile.
All right, I'm not going to climb up on the pile. I'm going to go back to the entrance and try and signal these guys to come up.
Okay. So, so he signals for you guys to come up. Do you want to go up to Erevan? By the way, just so that you know the marching order as well, Oceanus staying back with the water, hanging out with the rest of the natives to protect the.
No surprise.
Yep, she's very sea friendly. Okay, so you guys have this. There's this barrier. Let me, and I will actually see if this works. Where are you, Clay? Clay, you don't have a. I don't know why.
Ron?
You got bright light coming from you. I don't know why that's the case. Erevan, I'll put you right here. Oh, you guys can't see. I know you can't see.
I can't see it. All I'm seeing is the big map.
No, you shouldn't be able to because I haven't put you on there yet. There, you should now be able to see that.
Let me back up.
What happened?
Open player transport.
Oh,
It says loading, hatching dragon.
I got some. There it is.
So, Legolas. Can you guys see?
I see a pile of rubble in front of me, and then what looks like a hallway.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay. You can't see anything past the rubble, right?
Correct.
Excellent. I've done my map making correctly. Okay. There's rubble. Enters to a cave.
All right. I will go up first, try to be as stealthy as possible.
Okay, so you're gonna. Okay, so first of all, I need you to give me a dex saving throw, please.
Dex saving throw. 15.
You make your way onto going up on the rubble so you can get a better look inside. You slightly fall down, but you're able to keep your balance. Give me a stealth check, please, with disadvantage though.
Stealth with disadvantage. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
17.
That's survival. But that's okay.
Sorry.
That's okay. That's okay. What was your?
My stealth's even better.
That's fine. So yeah. So you still you stealthily recover.
Okay, thank you.
And now, and then one more time, give me a perception check, please.
Perception. Oops.
15.
Well, 15 or 15.
That's fine. Let me roll this. First catch of the day. All right. You see. I'll show you exactly what you see because you can see in the dark.
Yes, sir.
That's what you see.
Whoa.
You see two very large club wielding ogres at the far end of this chamber.
Okay.
One of them is this one over here is fast asleep.
Which one?
This one in the north.
Okay, gotcha.
The one to the south is sort of dozing, sort of like trying to keep his eyes open. He's leaning on his great club, a huge club, the size of 3/4 of a man. Is that
okay?
2/3 a halfling? No, that's that would be less than a halfling, or even more than a halfling.
I was gonna say
he's leaning on it. He's like sitting down on the ground. He's just trying to keep his eyes open, but he's not paying much attention. This guy is basically he's on his side and he's facing the south. No, the guy in the north, he's lying down facing the south. Okay,
down here.
Yeah.
Okay, this guy is facing down here.
You got it. This guy on the south here, he's basically looking at the rubble. Very lazily.
Okay.
But he's looking at you in the rubble. But you can't.
Okay.
He doesn't seem to see you. You're just peeking out a little bit. There is no light in here. You do notice that there is no light here.
Obviously. Okay. I look back at the party.
Mm-hmm.
I hold my hand up.
Mm-hmm.
I hold my hand this way. I do this. And I point where I see them.
Okay. So there's what you notice, Erevan. There's rubble.
Yeah.
And there's right now about room for there's clear room for one person to get past the rubble. There's more on the right. If you push it down, maybe it would go, but you also know that's going to cause some noise.
Right. Okay. So he's looking at the rubble.
Mm-hmm.
My job is done.
Yep.
Her not.
All right.
Oh, I thought your photos were.
Okay, so do you want to go in, guns ablazing, or are you sneaking in, or what's going on?
I'm gonna make my bow ready and try and sneak in.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go this direction.
Okay. Give me another dex saving throw, please.
Come on.
Not disadvantage. Okay, great. 19. You're able to clamber down. Give me one more stealth check.
Stealth. Yes.
Yeah, you're like, you're like you're the shadow. I mean, you're our shadow stalker, right? So
I am shadow stalker.
You're shadow stalker. So you're living up to your name right now. All right. What did you want the rest of the guys to do? Axel's hanging out. He knows he's the least stealthy, so
I know. Hopefully they just stay right there for the moment. I'm going to try and assassinate the guy that's slightly awake.
You're trying to set. Okay,
Because he has no idea I'm there.
that's true. That is
And
true. Yeah.
I am going to come up to him off from his side and strike with that nice short sword of Cain that he's loaned me.
Okay, just to confirm, the rest of the guys, what do you guys want to be doing? Are you waiting?
I'm waiting for like the signal of all hell breaking loose.
Yeah, waiting to hear like a sound.
Okay.
Yeah, you ain't heard no sounds yet. You just saw me signal
you barely even saw him. You didn't even see
Exactly.
him. You're like, hey, where did he go?
I just disappeared.
Okay. So you want to go and try and do an assassinate move on this guy?
Yeah.
All right. So tell me specifically how you're doing. I mean, you've seen an ogre before. An ogre is a very, very large creature, right?
I know. I'm going to try and cut his throat as best I can using that weapon. Well, that's piercing. Maybe I'll use the cutlass because that thing will really rip him open. He's much bigger.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, we'll just go with the cutlass.
Okay. So you're not doing anything to the other guy? You're just going right up to this guy?
Nope, I'm just going after this one. As soon as I attack, if this guy doesn't go down and that other dude wakes up, I will move back toward the rubber pile in a full-blown dash.
Okay.
So
go ahead and roll your attack roll with advantage.
Sneak attack.
It's a crit, isn't it?
Yes. If I hit, it's a crit. So
you can do it with advantage.
Gotta put it on. Hang on a sec. Okay, here we go. 25.
Yeah, 25. Hits.
And
so it's a
he
crit.
Does
you can roll it as a crit.
19. 19 points damage. What else do I need to roll for you?
Your sneak attack is 3d6. Is that right?
3d6.
And then your 1d8 is your cutlass attack. So you double that. Or you roll again. Sorry.
So my sneak. Okay, so I roll a d8 plus 4 again. Hang on.
Hold on. So you rolled an 8, so I'm going to double it. So you're going to get 16 plus 3 plus 1. So, yeah. So that's 20 plus 7. Sneak attack is doubled for a crit? Does anyone know?
Yes.
Yes.
So, okay. So it's 20, and then sneak attack is
7, 14.
So 34. So 34 points of damage.
And it...
This creature who was sort of like just sort of looks over as you. I mean, did you jab it or slice it?
Like I said, I was going to cut his throat, so I'm cutting right.
And it rolls over. I'm gonna roll 1 to 2. It's gonna say something. It's gonna yell out. 3 to 8. It's not gonna do anything. Rolled an 8, so it's surprised. You have not killed this thing. It is, as you cut through, you realize it is super blubbery, thick skin and gristle. You get him. He's bleeding quite profusely, but he's tries to say something and scream out, but it just sort of gurgles. And he gets up and he's like, and he's awake. He's fully awake right now.
Then I do exactly as I said. I'm going to use my let's see, what is it? Cunning action. I'm going to dash completely back through here, dive through the opening.
Okay.
And say, get ready.
Get ready. The rest of you guys hear sort of gurgling, and you see Aravan jump through the the rubble. Give me another dex check, but with advantage. DC 15.
Advantage.
Dex saving, yeah, advantage.
Dex
Just roll it
saving.
twice. Whoa.
Oh shit!
You are going to take 1d6 damage as your 6 points of damage, Aravan, as your
Son of a
foot gets
bitch.
caught in the rubble, and you fall down the other side. So you're on the other side of the rubble, but you yanked your ankle. And the rest of you guys, you see him jump through, take some damage, and then you hear boom, boom. You hear what sounds like two large creatures heading right towards you. You haven't seen them yet, but Aravan has. And it sounds like two ogres are heading this way to the front entrance. And
Back
with
out.
and with that, we are going to call her a night. It's a little early, but it's not early. It's right on time.
Right on time.
So just to prepare for next time, what do you, Aravan? I know what you just did. What do you intend to do, Kane?
Back up and wait for him to come through the rubble.
Okay, Legolas, what do you intend to do? I mean, should I even ask?
What do you think I'm gonna?
I think you're going to
Blast.
say a
them.
prayer to Legolas's or to somebody else's god and sit down and just close your eyes. That would make sense, wouldn't it?
I'm actually gonna wait until I see them crawling over the road, and then I'm going to cast Shatter on.
Shatter. Oh, okay. Clay, what do you have in mind?
Cast Moonbeam as my action. As my bonus action, I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon. Moonbeam is a 5-foot radius. I'm going to smack it right down in the middle so they have to go through it.
Very nice. Okay. All right. I have no idea what Axel's going to do, but we'll ask him next time. All right, you guys. Thank you very much. We're back on next Wednesday, and have an awesome night. You guys are quickly getting into the heart of this, so good stuff, guys. Yep. Question?
EP?
Not yet. Not yet. Very close.
Just checking. Just checking.
I've been thinking about it a lot, but yeah, I know where you are, and most of you are almost level 6, so don't worry. There's a very strong chance that next time you're gonna be leveling up, except for Clay, not quite yet.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, guys. Thanks a lot. Have a good night, and we'll talk to you later. And thank you for everyone for watching. Hope you had a good time. And as James Cameron said in his screenplay, stay frosty.